Envoie plus loin, intervention de Johansson. Johansson à Lansbury. Lansbury devant pour Desnoyers. Desnoyers fonce le tir. Oh. Il a été gêné par Bonk au dernier moment, mais il visait la partie supérieure à la droite. Contre-attaque de Dickinson qui est rapide. Il vient de déborder Morin. Le tir et le but. Et là, on vient de voir Sam Dickinson à son meilleur. Il a remis et joueur qui n'a pas eu facile dans le temps des fêtes avec l'équipe Canada Junior. Mise derrière, Boustovic, son tir bloqué par Rousseau, retour devant, Cowan s'est venu tout près. C'est repris par Montgomery, Montgomery à Dickinson, le tir et le but! Oh, quelle belle déviation de O'Reilly dès le départ sur ce tir de Sam.
We enter the final 5 minutes of Game 5. The London Knights and the clinch the J. Ross Robertson title on home ice. Down it goes. Here goes Montgomery. Wins the race. Montgomery! And what they score! Ritchie back from Morelli. Down low, Sanica trying to go up top and hit the outside of the goalpost. Here go the Knights the other way. Cowan working in. Dickinson in front, scores! Cowan sets up Dickinson.
To go, by the way, he's -3 tonight. And there's hockey again. Here's Bruce Devitt. Long lead pass for Julian. He'll play it off those backboards and score! Montgomery puts it.
There's 36 seconds remaining on the penalty to Pridham.
On the boards. Here's Montgomery again. He's looking for a hat trick. Back to the blue line. Montgomery, Bruce Devitt, top of the circle. Low, Julian scores! Give him 10. He is a load in the playoffs. Casper Altman played along the board. Sam Dickinson has the puck again up top. He'll strut it on for Nickel. Dickinson, top of the circle. Quick shot in front of the net. Here's another shot. They score! Dickinson, 2-0. As well. Shot in off the glass. Bouncing puck. LNS to the corner. Mercer has it. Stolen there by Julian. Pushes to the head for himself. Now he finds a speedy Montgomery. Montgomery shoots and scores! Up by Montgomery. Field to the board. Albano again tries to bring it in across the line. And Bemis has it. Along with Jacob Julian. Julian wants to return. Feeding that shot. Off the board. Here's Montgomery.
Dickinson lofts it out to center. Picked off by Leonard. 3-on-1. Noah Reed coming in. Goes across. Van Gorp missed on the one-timer. Unselfish play by Reed. And that's why. Because he gets another chance. And he buries for his second of the game.
Pressure by the Owen Sound attack. Plays in the corner. Delisle rather leaned in the box. A little high. Might have got away with one, and Montgomery back the other way. Stop, centering pass. Dickinson shoots.
Puck to the point. Came back to Montgomery. Now gets it to Bonk. Bonk here for O'Reilly. O'Reilly, a shot. Save made there by Parsons. And the rebound was cleared to the corner by Komiak. Now Montgomery again. Nice moving by Montgomery here for Bonk. Bonk scores! Back in the lineup in a big way is the Philadelphia Flyer.
Tipped wide by McKenzie. Storm have come close a couple times here in the third, and they need it. Down 2, they got to find a way to get back into this game. Julian down low, steered to the front, Montgomery, and he scores. It will trickle home, and our player to watch tonight.
3 Knights swarm right onto him. Moses across the blue line, plays it down low, backhand shot misses wide by Karimov. Now the Knights clear it. Racing onto the puck, Montgomery shoots, scores 6-0 London. Blake Montgomery.
Corner. He's met there by Van Acker. 4-man stack to the corner. Puck pushed along to Montgomery, and now Reed. Woolley trying to get up into the play. Reed pulls up.
Back plays Dickinson. His backhand scores. Beautiful play by Sam Dickinson. Leaping up.
Try to clear the zone. Good stick by the attack. Julian back into the play. Kept in by Nancy. He gets checked up by Montgomery. He wants to spring Easton County. This is the second one. He scores on this one. 2-0. Woolley pushes it ahead. Past his man to Holton, and then Landon Sim will lead into Chromiak. Sail to the corner again. Jacob Julian! Landon Sim puts it home. London will control the draw. Sent to the corner. Denver Barkey back out onto the ice. This time with Will Nickel and Blake Montgomery in front of the net. Montgomery! That long reach! Can he stop it? Scores! 3-1. Nickel plays it for Spencer. Tapped on for the winger Montgomery. Montgomery, Julian in across the line. Julian waits. Tightrope that line. Brustevich up on the play. In and out on his man. He goes upstairs. He scores! What a play by Brustevich. And out. Carlisle up on the play. Stops on the dime. Then checked up by Montgomery. He has those long strides. There's a pass. Bolton hard to the net. Bolton again. Will he shoot? He does. Scores! Bolton! 7-1.
And Donny Femus. Montgomery skates around. Femus holds on to it. Now he'll skate this one out. Up to Montgomery with a burst of speed through center, carrying it in, down low. Montgomery in front, one-timer, and that was a quick in and out. That was halting it. What a setup by Montgomery. Pass finds Aitchison, entering the zone, drops to Romani. Romani trying to cut to the middle. That's blocked. In the way was Brustevich. Now it's Dickinson, across to Nickel. Nickel's got a lane to the net, drops it back to O'Reilly. Backhand pass, one-timer scores. What a setup. That's Blake Montgomery.
And he'll spot a man in Montgomery. Trying to bust his way down the wing. Sends it in across the line. O'Reilly after it. Nurmi parks himself in front of the net. Here's a jump. Montgomery!
Not out though, as Solomon was able to hold it in. Here's Dickinson with it. Dickinson to Allen. He'll shovel it ahead, and Van Gorp is out. Here's Van Gorp across the Greyhound line with Reed. He drops it off. Dickinson going in. Centering pass, they score! What a play there by Dickinson. And
over this first 2 minutes, and the Greyhounds are going to have to get it going and match it.
Knights definitely have four-wheel drive in their winter activities, Jim.
Yeah.
Here's Bruskevich from the point. A shot, blocker save, rebound into the slot. There's a shot, he scores! Montgomery let it go, may have been redirected, but the London Knights.
LeBlanc just inside the battalion blue line, surrendering the puck. Denver Barkey in the slot. There's a great stop by McIver off of Sam O'Reilly. Brustevich drifting in, looking to get one through. He scores! Henry.
Jacob Julian able to find Allen. Allen settles the puck down. Allen will cycle it behind the Rangers net as there's Sim, who just got the Knights on the board. Back to Allen. Allen able to find Julian. Julian, there's a shot and a goal for Montgomery. He keeps the point streak going.
Oh, it looks like we're back to, 5-on-5. Boy, London had good puck movement. You mentioned it, Rick. Silbury's higher, but they kept London at bay. Vandenberg, outstanding. Now there's a tip in front of the net. They score! We're going to wave it off, Rick. The net off that high post was lurking Barkey, and he just shanked it wide. Back to the blue line again. Little 4-on-4 we got here. Reck and Woolley up with it. He'll go hard to the net. Woolley scores! The Knicks of Jared.
Near side Barkey, stepping towards the middle. Montgomery gives it to O'Reilly, going behind the net.
Cycles it. Barkey looking into the slot. Instead, he'll just take it himself. Woolley down low. Montgomery steps out and he scores. There's another one for the Knights. Olzarowski in the corner all by himself here. Owen Sound was changing. It's Bonk. Waiting up the middle. Barkey trying to get a step. Slows up. Dances around. Looks in front. And they score! Denver Barkey just put it on a platter for Blake Montgomery.
Green Tree will seal that one. Windsor with some room here. Green Tree waiting. Barkey takes him out. Now a little chip from Montgomery. Can he get away? Here's Montgomery. Shoots. Scores. 1-0. Montgomery finding a man. Cam Allen shoots it. High rising shot over top of the net. Montgomery up on the play along with Julian. 15 seconds remains in the period. Now here's Montgomery. Another lane. Shoots. Scores. Montgomery. First rounder in Green Tree. Play back to the blue line again. Woodall, hard shot, knocked down. Woodall once again cups the puck. Pipe ropes the blue line. Good step by Montgomery, and he'll create the 2-on-1. Here's Montgomery for the net. Barkey shooting. He scores. 5-1. With the shot from point-blank range, and Flores out to greet that one off the shoulder. Now London again, in across the line. Picked in front of the net. Chance. Barkey. Oh, and another chance. Another shot. They score in front of the net. And it's 3-0.
Second.
You mentioned it. What a pass by Finnis. Of course, Finnis coming over from the BCHL. But a missed assignment by the Ice Dogs D. Van Gorp off that high post. There's another shot. They score! This time, O'Reilly, and it's 6-0. Kevin Key will leave it for Scott. No, check that's Lashko. Deep in the London Ice, but London comes back the other way. Chance in front of the net. Scores! Pretty three-way passing play.
O'Reilly. Barkey for Allen. Back up top to Barkey. Side of the net. Montgomery right along the ice. Stopped. It's under O'Brien. Then it comes loose. Montgomery tried to put it through the traffic. Barkey will try. He scores! Denver Barkey scores the power play goal. This game is tough.
On the blade by Sam O'Reilly into the corner. Denver Barkey back out there. Captain, the 53rd captain in franchise history rather. Knocked down. Barkey has a lane. Here's a quick shot. Scores! Montgomery. Sam O'Reilly stops, pinches it back to Spencer down the wall. Barkey in behind the net. Off the checking of Fisher. Kick free by Denver Barkey. Spencer back down in the corner. Centering pass. Barkey got the shot away. Here's a chance. Up top, Montgomery. Oh, man, the positive. Renewing on New Year's Day. Sail back out through to center ice. Montgomery with a pair of goals this afternoon. O'Reilly trying to find his man Barkey. This has formed a pretty good line. Here's O'Reilly in front of the net. What a hit by Barkey as they score.
Face-off controlled by London. As Clattenburg tumbles down, the Knights ramp it up. Right wing side, O'Reilly. Down to the corner. Montgomery back out for a shot by Fagan, who scores. P.J. Fagan.
Play to the corner again. Dump back to the blue line. Brustevich wants it, goes to Barkey. Laid up top in that high slot area, down low. Sam O'Reilly up top. Montgomery shoots, scores! Wide of the mark, played to the corner again. Sarnia on the hustle here. Centering pass to no avail and tracked down by Montgomery. He had the power play goal. What a move he played on the D-man. He goes coast to coast. Real goal. The Knights score. Denver Barkey. The power play. In and out is Allen. Plays it around the base of the boards, and we'll find the mitt of Brustevich. He slides it down the wall. Montgomery down low again. O'Reilly in behind the net. Center punch. They score! Denver Barkey.
Aerial look for this one back inside of their offensive end as Brustevich will move it back around. And we thank you for joining us here on a Wednesday night. Opportunity toward the net run, and real estate ran out of back there. Well, the goal line shot in front, they score. What a start to the period for the Knights. It's 3-0, courtesy of Jacob Julian. Opportunity and immediately taken back away. What a defensive play done down there. I believe Denver Barkey in the mix.
Well, there's Dylan Edwards once again trying a little bit of an audacious move in front of the net. Love seeing that confidence from Reddy Eddy.
Oh, Barkey with an unbelievable pass, and they score. Boy, howdy. Perfect feed to Blake.
The Rangers will just reel it in deep. And on the hunt is Misiljevich. Centering pass out front now through to center ice. Now the Knights in across the line. Here's Big Montgomery who will wrap around. Shoot! She scores! That long reach. 2-0.
Stick of Woodall. We're starting to see more fights this year, it seems like.
Yeah, we are. And the other thing is the linesmen seem to be willing to let guys take their time and square up.
Here's a chance. Montgomery scores. Spitfires blow a tire at the line of the Knights.
Win it back, does. Tab back to the blue line. Morale takes a peek up top again. So Sill will bring it out. And now the Knights are back the other way. Here's the chance of the score by Montgomery. And one gets pushed up against the board. Sim center pass out front. It rolls. Montgomery with the OHL Player of the Week last week. Spades it to the corner along with Landon Sim. In and out. Sim trying to waltz it out.
Jacob Julian wins the draw cleanly, but the puck goes all the way back into the London zone. Noah Jenkin in the far corner. Plays that up the boards. Montgomery sends it across. There's Normie, scores! 1-0 London. Looking for goal number 5. All alone, moves in, score! Tried to move it far side. Brought back into the Ottawa zone. Montgomery puts on the brakes. Sets up the power play. Moves it across. Julian back for Oliver Bonk into the middle. Dickinson fired that one, and it was blocked in front by Hoob, and they score!
Good face-off win there by Butter. Sent in deep by Pininiemi. Battaglia can't catch up to that loose puck. Down from the point comes Williamson. Keeps it in momentarily. Here's a chance for the Knights. Sam Dickinson ahead of the play. Slash there by Pininiemi. Puck loose, and they score! Loose puck lied there forever. And final face-off win is Cal Ewens. Cuts in front of his own net. Now he gets it out to center ice. Knights bring it right back. Nurmi for Montgomery. Comes to Sim to Nurmi. They make that Montgomery and they score. That might have been offside. 36-17 are the shots on goal in favor of the Frontenacs. Dickinson tried to dump it in, hit a body. Here comes O'Reilly. Pass off for Van Gorp. He scores! Wrist shot, top corner. London Knights with a 1-goal.
So shout out to everyone at Holly Gully in London, as well as, of course, the great crew down there, Greg Sloan, Rick Doyle, and Sophie Bernier as well. They do a terrific job of the broadcast. They shoot, they score off a stick, and back behind Ryan, just like that, the London bench even bigger. Yeah. As the puck is played, here's a chance coming in. Montgomery is being bothered, hooked, and held by Cameron. And Cameron doing a good job of preventing Montgomery. But Montgomery's out in front. Shoots, he scores. Not to be denied that time. Blake Montgomery. Oh.
Shots on goal brought to you by Frankenmuth Insurance and Saginaw Bay Underwriters. Montgomery back up, and the stick blows up on Dickinson. Could have been an odd man break for the Spirit. A little trouble with it, and that one actually going to be held in by Montgomery. Turns it into the circle. Montgomery, a backhand shot. He scores. Montgomery, slick move in the circle between the wickets of Vander Oak, and the Knights.
Boy, Parsons been huge. Now here's Woolley. Woolley, a shot. That's blocked. Get it back to the far wall there from Bonk. Here's Nurmi. Nurmi tied up. Montgomery in there to help. Now Nurmi digs that free. There's a shot and a goal for Bonk. London was putting the pressure.
The near side. It's pushed back into the zone, and now heading back toward the defensive zone. The Capitals will have to regroup. Kaweja sifts through a couple of defenders. Montgomery picks his pocket. Blake Montgomery hits the trailer Schlane. His shot. He scores! BMO to Schlane, and it's 4-1.